Hello, welcome to Design Pattern video series. I am Tanvi. This is part 1, Introduction to Design Pattern. To continue with this course, you should have clear understanding of MVC architectural pattern. You should have clear understanding of C# programming language, especially interface. You should have clear understanding of object-oriented programming such as abstraction, polymorphism, and inheritance. And you must have the best knowledge of entity framework. In this video, we will discuss what is design pattern, basics around design pattern, and different types of design pattern available in C#. What is design pattern? In software engineering, a software design pattern is a general reusable solution to a commonly occurring problem within a given context in software design. It is not a finished design that can be transformed directly into source or machine code. It is a description or template for how to solve a problem that can be used in many different situations. Design pattern are formalized best practices that the programmer can use to solve common problems when designing an application or system. In a nutshell, design pattern is a concept of how to write the code effectively. If you did not understand the definition of design pattern, don't worry about it. For now, just remember design pattern is a concept of how to write code effectively. Why design pattern? When I first started to learn design pattern, I found it somewhat complex and boring, and I thought, what the hell design pattern is? Why should I go with it? After learning the basics of design pattern, I found it more convenient and useful. Now it's one of my favorite subjects. Trust me, if you learn the basics of design pattern, you will find it more convenient and useful. You will enjoy it. Why design pattern? High reusability. Design pattern enable you to write highly reusable code, make your application loosely coupled. If you are not aware of what is loosely coupled and what is tightly coupled, don't worry about it. In the upcoming videos, we will clearly illustrate the concept of loosely coupled and tightly coupled. Easily maintainable. Maintainability is a big challenge for large application. Design pattern enable you to handle large application easily. Unit testing. For nowadays, unit testing is an imperative feature for large application. Design pattern makes unit testing easy. Highly readability. Design pattern makes your code highly readable. Gang of 4 patterns. When the term design pattern comes, the legendary phrase gang of 4 must comes. Design pattern, element of reusable object-oriented software, is a software engineering book describing software design patterns. The book's authors are Eric Gama, Richard Helf, Ralph Johnson, and John Brissett. These 4 authors are often referred to as the Gang of 4. They proposed a total number of 23 patterns, which are also known as Gang of 4 pattern. These 23 Gang of 4 patterns are generally considered the foundation for all other patterns. And these 23 Gang of 4 patterns are categorized into 3 groups as follows: creational pattern, structural pattern, and behavioral patterns. Gang of 4 creational patterns. Creational patterns are ones that create object for you rather than having you instantiate object directly. This gives you program more flexibility in deciding which object need to be created for given case. The names of creational pattern are as follows: abstract factory pattern, builder pattern, factory method pattern, prototype pattern, and signature pattern. Gang of 4 structural pattern. This pattern concern class and object composition. They use inheritance to compose interfaces and define ways to compose object to obtain new functionality. The names of structural pattern are as follows: adapter pattern, bridge pattern, composite pattern, decorator pattern, facade pattern, flyweight pattern, proxy pattern. Gang of 4 behavioral pattern. Most of these design patterns are specially concerned with communication between objects. The names of behavioral pattern are as follows: chain of responsibility pattern, command pattern, interpreter pattern, iterator pattern, mediator pattern, memento pattern, and so on. Some commonly used design patterns. Apart from 23 gang of pattern, there are also some patterns which are also hugely popular in developer community, and they are repository pattern, unit of work pattern, and dependency injection pattern, and rest of them are gang of 4 pattern. No code yet, only theory. No. Although we talked a lot about the theoretical knowledge of design pattern, we are yet to write a single line of code regarding design pattern. Don't worry about it. In the upcoming videos, we will write a lot of code regarding design pattern to implement the design pattern in real-time application. For now, just remember the concept of design pattern. If you are not clear about the concept of design pattern, don't worry about it. In the upcoming videos, you will find the clear illustration of design pattern. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.